Hi, my name is Rod Buhler. What I like about uCertify, first, it's always up and running. And previous systems, sometimes they weren't up and running 24/7, and I get complaints from students saying the system's down. So, consistency, it's always up and running. To me, it was really easy to set up. And even with our learning management system, Canvas that we're using at our university, I found it easy to set up and have the deep links. So it works, seamlessly. I can send students to assignments and it'll take them over to the uCertify site, and then it sends their grade back to Canvas. So I do all my grading in Canvas, and that works great. I found the system is set up easy. I find students can navigate it easily. And I teach in multiple modalities. So I'll teach it as purely online, as students will sign up and just use uCertify, get into it with Canvas, but just use uCertify and work on at their own pace. I also use the same course and teach a hybrid where we're on Zoom a couple times a week and we're working on uCertify together. And then I also teach it in the classroom. So it does different modalities well. It does everything I need. Probably one of the really things I like about it is it keeps up to date. So I use it for cybersecurity, and they're updating their labs, their quizzes, their information. So it's not lagging behind the industry. The main thing I like about it compared to others, even in my department who are using other platforms, is it's more up to date. That's probably, and it looks modern. It doesn't, some of the older systems, you look at them and you think their web pages were built last century, so it looks up to date. And so to me, and the fact that it integrates with Canvas so well makes it easy to use. And I prefer that. I know other people who actually have to transfer information back and forth between Canvas, and, this does everything automatically. So that makes it really easy for me. Well, like I said, online, I just let the students go in and work on it from A to Z. Other times, we get together on Zoom and we'll go through the labs together, and they're on uCertify their account. I'm on my account, and we just walk through the labs together, and I can explain how the labs work, and it works really well. So instead of having them to come to a physical lab, we just do it all in virtual labs. So it works over Zoom really well that way. I think it did improve, because before we would do a lot of things on other systems that weren't quite as robust. And so it made teaching easier. And I think it does have better student retention. And I think because I allow them using uCertify to either work at their own pace, or come to class and get help, or online to get help. So it really works well for all of that. And I don't have to sit there and redo my course every semester to bring it up to date. uCertify is working to bring it up to date for me. And so I just move over to a new version and I'm up to date again. And I don't have to worry about all of the little details, create new quizzes, create new labs, all of that. It's just done for me. I don't think perhaps I teach differently. I just have more assurance that what I'm teaching is up to date, and everything's working. I don't have to worry about things not working. I think that's the best of all. Every time I send an email out, I got a quick response, and I really don't have to use them that much. I use them during setup, and they were very responsive and just walk through it with me. A lot of times students don't read the instructions on how to set up themselves going from Canvas to uCertify, and won't read the instructions. and won't. And so sometimes they get put in the wrong class, or they sign up incorrectly because they didn't read instructions. And so then I've had to call uCertify, and they fixed that problem for me. Just send them an email and it's fixed. So, and it's usually within a 24-hour, sometimes it's right away. I send it and it's done within an hour. The fix is in within an hour. Just give it a chance. That's probably the main thing. A lot of people look at this and it seems daunting to them, but I found the setup to be fairly easy. And it integrates really well. It has deep links in it, so it sets up pretty easy. And I find my work is easier, and I think the students get a lot more from it.